Hello everyone and welcome back to Ukrainian Peninsula Zombie Apocalypse. We are gonna go through the good old Ancient Crypts now and fetch the Eldim Townstone and the Gavel of Convening along the way. Let's go! By the way, if you're wondering how I'm switching so quickly between attack and heal spell of my nature mage, there's a short key that you can bind to any key that you like to switch between the two spell slots. Also like the melee and the bow slot, of course, but I'm using the spell slots for attack and healing, and that means, of course, you shouldn't equip your fighters with spells, and you shouldn't equip the non-healing mages with a second spell. Just use the first spell slot for them. There's also a key binding that lets you cycle through the spells in your spellbook on the first spell slot. So the second spell slot, where I have the healing spell, remains untouched, and the other spells are cycling through. And what I do is I equip all my mages with the same number of spells, so they all end up on the same spell after I cycle through them, when I have them all selected. And I have one attack spell, one orb spell, and one summon spell. And I cycle through them in the breaks in between fights to resummon or reactivate the orb. And that's usually all I need. If I need anything else, I can of course still pause the game and swap out another spellbook. That's usually all I need. Of course, this limits the number of spells you have on your fingertips, especially during battle, but I find it makes mage handling just so much easier and more comfortable. Just a tip. Maybe it works for you as well. My party members are drifting apart a bit, and I don't like it. Some are doing more damage than others and therefore level faster, and others are lagging behind. So I will configure Peter and Bettina to not fight for a while. Well, the nature mage can heal, that will be useful, and it doesn't give that much of XP compared to attack spells. By the way, if you were ever wondering why Zed is shit at the time you meet Merrick, and Merrick is shit at the time you meet Andiemos, and Andiemos is shit at the time you meet Gom, that's the reason. You put them on healing only, and they don't level fast enough if you do that, and they will lag behind. So this is the end of the Ancient Crypt and the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll go through Howard's Marsh and maybe pay a visit to good old Horty Olaf. Let's see about that. See you then.